The USGA has so much control over our beloved game. Limiting head size, core size, even now talking about wanting to limit the golf ball, thanks to one man. There is not much room to cheat the system and gain a few yards back.
Well, there actually is something that you can use and nobody will ever know. So it's made by a company called Leica, and the product is called the PolyMax Extremes.
They were actually originally made to protect the glass on glass displays in pro shops from accidental damage for when people were swinging golf clubs.
But when club pros kept moaning at how long it took to wrap up a demo club for the customer to use, they soon found a new use. So it didn't take long for customers to realise that they were hitting the ball so much further with these rather than the original tape. So companies saw a gold mine in this, and in came Leica. So it comes all the way from America. I got it off of eBay, and they come in these little plastic carriers. I think you get about 24, and they're supposed to last 3 rounds. Now they even wrote me a little letter, and it says, "Hi Mitchell, tee your ball low, trimmed product exactly to driver face, woods, irons. If you have any problems, contact us." So like the last video, we're down here at Ashford DK on the 3rd hole. It's a par 4, dogleg left. And if you saw the last video, obviously you know that this is usually a free iron to me. We know how far those irons went, so there's no need to retest it. I've got the tape on. It says cut it to the face. Now that's not very discreet. All we care about is how far they go. So let's hit 3 balls and see how far they go. Absolutely smokes that one. These things are going ridiculously far. Okay, they seemed impressive, but let's get down there and have a look. Okay, we got this ball here, which is pretty average. This is probably where I'd usually go. It was the same as the 2 balls that I hit in the last video. We're about 5 yards away from the end, and that means it's about 225 yards for that free iron. The second ball is in line with the first. It's just that this ball cut the corner up very nicely, but it's still the same distance. But just when I thought this wasn't going to work, look at this final ball. So the edge of the fairway is here, which is 230 yards. And our ball is there. 235 yards with a free iron. Pretty decent for me. So, did it work? I mean, yeah. The 2 other shots, which were pretty decent shots, I hit them pretty much the same as I would without the tape, but I have never hit a free iron too far on this hole. So far so good. So far they seem to be working. 1 out of the 3 balls went the furthest I've ever hit a free iron. I'm not just saying that. I hit free iron on that hole every single time, and I know 230 is to the edge to stay in the fairway, and that was 3 yards over. That's 233 yards with a free iron. I have never done that before, so that's a definite yes that they work. Now we need to test the driver, because that's the only thing that people care about. People probably aren't going to put these on their irons. If they were going to put it on, they'd put it on their driver. Now let's see how good it works with the driver, but first, let me tell you a bit about how it works.
According to the manufacturer's Leica, the PolyMax Extremes turn ordinary conforming clubs into super non-hitting conforming clubs by actually restricting the golf club's energy. While some non-conforming clubs rely on enhancing the rebound properties of the club, the PolyMax Extreme product works by absorbing some of the shock the ball endures when struck, reducing ball compression and in turn delivering more energy to drive the ball forward.
So now it's time for the driver. Now again, not very discreet, so if you are trying to cheat, make sure you cut the edges off very good. I didn't have the best scissors, so that's the best you're gonna get. But we're here on the par 5 fifth. Now again, I don't need to hit any balls to see how far I hit them without the tape, because I did that in the last video. The furthest I hit it in the last video was 275. That's about average. And the furthest we hit it with the illegal golf ball was 283, I think. So if this can get anywhere near 283 or 275, or just beat 275, then the thing works. Now, if I remember correctly, on the piece of paper that they sent me, the first thing they said was tee your ball low. Now, I'm guessing that's so it gets more roll, and because of the paper, there's not going to be much spin on it, so it'll roll further. I like to hit my driver quite high, so this is going to be quite weird. But let's see if this thing actually works. That one was ripped. Not gonna lie, had to hit more than 3 balls there. Hit 2 that wasn't quite in the fairway, and I wanted to get a decent and accurate result. But there was one that I got on this camera, I'm pretty sure. Hope you saw the ball flight, because that thing was ripped. Like, honestly, that was it, I could see it. It was a beautiful flight, and it's sort of like a dipping motion. Because the ball's not getting any spin, it doesn't go left or right. It goes in like a little dipping motion. It was an incredible thing to watch in the air, and it looked like it got unbelievable amounts of roll, which I don't usually get. I've got quite a high spin rate when it comes to my woods and driver, so this should be interesting. I'm very excited to see how far that one's gone, because I can't even see it, and usually I can see it from back here. That's a good thing. Okay, so like the last video, we know that this bunker behind me is 220 to get past it. So we're in line and we're gonna pace it out. I'm excited about that long one, because that looks crazy long. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35. So 255 yards. That one is in the rough. So 255 yards. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. For that one, 266 yards in the fairway. And there it is. Let's pace it out. 266, 267, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82, 83. 283 yards. That is longer than the illegal golf ball. Now, as you can see, this is a dog leg, and the hole is behind that corner. So I never hit driver on this hole. I usually go 3-iron, lay up with a mid-iron, and then wedge on. That is my game plan for that. This is the hardest hole on the course. That's what I use every single time. But if I could get a driver to where I am now, 283 yards, I could go for the green here, but I just never do. Very interesting. So that is an outstanding yes. Okay, 283 yards, I can hit it 275 without, that's what, 8 yards? It's not a lot, it's not the 25 yards that they promise, but it's gone further, it has worked. So that is why it's illegal, because it works. So we've got the golf ball that goes further, the Pirate. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. We've got the Leica PolyMax Extremes, which yes, they went further as well. If you would like me to use the Leica and the illegal Pirate golf balls, give this video a like, tell me down below, and I will get that done straight away, because if they go further and the balls go further, imagine what they could do when they're both put together. That would be very interesting. Would you get insane distance, or would they both counteract each other and just not work? If you'd like to see that, tell me by liking this video and commenting down below, and subscribe so you get notified when that video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. I've had so much fun again making this video. These are the videos that I love to do, and I'm going to carry on doing. I've got so many videos. I've got clubs and things that are illegal backed up in my room. Just all I need to do is get out and film. So can't wait. I've got tons of ideas and tons of things in the pipes. So subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is killing my arm. It's getting dark out. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.